It's Tone Capone. You already know what time it is. Let's go. Welcome to Waves of the Bay.
Yeah, I said it's waves of the bay. If you ain't about the action, better find another lane. If you ain't providing platforms, better find another stage. I'm living in my purpose, every day is game day. And now it's time to level up. Give the people what they want, show the artist off and strut. Let the music do the talking while the talent gets the fun. They said it's all written, but I had to change the fun. Come on, because I do what I want. Champions win, so I'm not about to taunt. After all the smoke clears, I'll be standing right here at the top with my peers, living life without fears. I'm full speed ahead, never looking in the mirror, never looking in the rear, cause I'm known to switch gears. Hey mom, thanks for raising me to be so brave. Tampa Bay, yeah, it's time for y'all to catch this wave. Ride the wave. Let's go. Let's go. Set it off. Set it off.
Told y'all, man, I'm swagging on y'all tonight, man. I'm just dropping instrumentals after beats. I'm bringing people on the phone, man. This is what I do over here. I'm in my element, man. Wait till the beat drops. Hold up. Remy, I got you. Hold on 1 second, man. Wait till the beat drop. Hey, that's what, man, please. All right, Remy, what's going on with you, bro?
Man, what's going on with you, bro?
Man, I'm having a good time up here. Labor Day weekend, kicking it over here, 88.5, man. How you living, though?
Man, I'm good, man. I hear you in your zone tonight, man.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to be, man. Some of these controllers is acting up on me, man. I'm trying to get my swag on.
That's what's up, man.
Where you heading to tonight, though? You said you was out and about.
Yeah, I'm at a little party, but I stepped away to handle business, man. You know.
That's what it is, man. I expect you to handle business. That's what I know of you is about business. So, with that being said, man, let me welcome you officially to Waves of the Bay. We got Remy Rowe, hip hop artist, entrepreneur, so many hats. I'm not even going to just go there, man. I'm gonna let you talk about yourself. For anybody that doesn't know who you are, man, give them the heads up right quick.
Man, you just nailed it, man. I don't really like to, pull my own coattail, but. It's just a man, many hats, many hats is what I wear, man. And I just stay in my lane and just try to be the best version of me I can be. You feel me?
I do, man. I do. And I've known you for probably almost 10 years, maybe more than that now at this point, man. And
yeah, longer than that. We over a decade now, probably.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. You've been on the grind the entire time in different fields and different projects and everything like that, man. So I definitely, show respect to you because I love seeing people going out to go get it, man. A lot of people don't have that work ethic to it,
Yeah, man. That's real, man. You got to get up and you got to hit it every day. And, this thing called life is the only thing that every day, every moment, every minute, you constantly writing the chapters because you never know what tomorrow's gonna bring. So you got to do it. Can't nobody else do it for you. You feel me?
Already, man. People, I guess they feel entitled at this point where they feel like they don't have to do nothing like their old stuff instead of just going out and putting that work into it, man. Like me and you feel each other on that all the way. So, all right, man, let's talk about the project that you just dropped, a month or two ago now?
Yeah, man, 2 months ago, No Setback 2.0 was released on July 4th, as a matter of fact.
Jeez.
And, right now, it's been out for 2 months, and it's doing great, man. So much good feedback. On this project, I really took my time with it. I worked with a lot of artists who I never worked with. I kind of stepped out of my comfort zone and network with artists, and I did that on the first No Setbacks as well, but with this one it was just it was something special, man. So we had a lot of fun making it, and just the records on there, you can definitely hear the growth from the first one to this one, man, and I'm proud of it. You know,
growth is the word, and also like you can hear that y'all are having fun in the music as well. Like it's a completely different vibe, and it's like a grown man vibe. But you still keeping it, all the way 100 with it. So it's kind of a crazy mixture. I won't even lie to you, man. But that thing rides, yo.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. And for those out there that's listening, if you haven't tapped in, man, you need to catch up and get on this wave, man, because it's definitely good music. It's grown man music, and like one of the artists who I work with, one of my boys, he's on the album. Shout out to Drew Jets. He said to me, he said, Remy, what I love about your album the most is nobody died on the album. You ain't killing, you ain't murking nobody, and it ain't no shoot 'em up, bang bang. It ain't none of that you hear in all the rap music. It's just a good, body of work with lyrical content. Is records for the ladies. It got a little bit of everything on it, but it ain't that negative. That we hear every day
all the way.
And that's just a breath of fresh air to be able to listen to something that really just take you away from everything that you're hearing that's out there right now. You feel me?
All the way. And on top of that, man, quality wise, like it's crisp. And a lot of artists around here, or a lot of artists that are just getting their feet in the game, I don't think they understand the importance of an engineer. So how about you get into that for me? Because this thing is sounding glass.
Man, that is major. Like that, if there was any hiccup with me putting out music faster, and that's the key element, is making sure that it's sonically sound and everything is in where, because I'm a fan of music, and I listen to music differently than most people probably listen to music. I listen to everything. I listen to what's going on in the background. I listen to hear if your snares or too blaring, or vocals is not hitting right, your vocals, all of that's important, bro. So, and it's just, I'm critical on that, man. And shout out to all the engineers that helped me put it together. I worked in 2 different studios. The first studio I worked in, it wasn't quite there. Went to another studio and worked with an engineer, and he understood the mission, and he understood what I was looking for, and he drove it home for me, man. And that's big.
I love to hear it, man. I got Remy Rowe on the phone right now talking about No Setbacks 2, talking about the quality and the content of the project itself. Let's talk about the project itself. Why now? What made you decide to go ahead and drop another one right now?
You got to strike while the iron is hot, man. And I just felt like I got so much, material, and like right now, I got a whole nother project that's slated to drop. I'm thinking maybe the end of the year, holidays, but that's how much music I have, man. And I'm just, you can't really sit on it. You got to strike while the iron is hot. So that's what I'm doing, man, and just keeping my company afloat.
I swear, us creatives are the worst when it comes to hoarding content. That's probably the better word, man. How many songs you got in the vault right now?
Whoo. Man, my hard drive is full, bro. I got hundreds of songs.
Right.
Yeah. And what I always do is I'll go back in the vault, and I may find 1 or 2 records that I did a couple years ago and just revamp them. If it's anything I need to put on there to make it more, monitor what's going on right now, update it, and even if that means throwing a different track on it or changing up some of the verses or whatever the case may be. But, good music is timeless. It don't get old.
If you make it right, for sure.
Yeah, and if nobody never heard it, it's not old, So I'm a firm believer in that.
It might be old to you, new to somebody else, for real, man. I got songs like that. For real. And I haven't even picked up a pen in years, man, like for real.
So you know exactly where I'm coming from.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yep. Just to kind of, to go back on the engineers, man, I want to give a big shout out to Cajun. He is one of the engineers that really put that stamp on it and got it to where it needs to be. And I think he definitely needs that shout out and that plug. And there's a few artists in the city that already know about Cajun, is working with him. But yeah, man, he's a beast. He's a beast, man.
Cajun, you Tone Capone approved at this point, man. For real, you put in some work on this project all the way. Where did you get the production from? What about that? Like, how did you attack that part of it?
I just shop around. I work with different producers. I got some that's in-house, and then I'll shop tracks out there. You know, one of my go-to sources is Track Pros.
Okay.
You know, I'll go if I go on their catalog and I hear something that I feel is worthy of me jumping on, I go out and buy the beat. You know, it's a business move for me. You know.
All the way, man. And I'm glad you said business, because I was about to get into that part of it as well, because I feel like a lot of artists in Tampa Bay and in general don't have a plan when it comes to their music. So all you see them do is just put a link and that's it. There's no follow-up. They don't have, the ASCAP going. They don't have videos. They don't have none of that stuff, So let's talk about the business side of this. What are you doing to promote this project right here?
There are several things I'm doing. Of course, and I believe when you're promoting a project, you have to take a little bit of the old way of promoting, like far as really getting out here in the streets and getting your face in people's faces, and more of that like hand-to-hand type of promoting. But then you also got to have your social presence up the par too. You got to be able to work, your social sites. There's companies out here that you can spend, whatever your budget is, you can go through and say, hey, I want to spend this amount of money to do a campaign on this project, and they'll help you. So I pretty much take a page out of, I don't just stick my guns in one thing. I always bounce it around and just kind of, dibble and dabble in everything, like I just put an order in for posters, and I don't really have a true quote unquote street team. So it'll be me and my guys just get out here and tag these poles. We got Loud on 7 coming up this week. We're gonna be out here. You'll probably see us out here, man, hitting up poles, and you'll see the album posted up in different, in different corners and everything, man. So there's so many ways to really get out here and get your brand going,
Y'all artists need to take note of this, man. We got Loud on 7 starting up on Monday. H has put together an entire week of events, and there's going to be people out. So why not get out there and get your promotion on as well, man? And get on the stage or something. I believe they got an open mic one of them nights, man. Y'all better check it out, man. Shout out to H once again. I got my Loud on 7 jersey on right now. I'm chilling.
Yeah, man. Hey, that reminds me, man. I got to get you your shirt. I got a shirt I did for you, man.
Hey, I'm going to rock the heck out of that thing too.
Yeah, and when you do it, I know you got to take the flick, man, and tag me in it, man.
Already. I'll wait till I get the haircut and the braid and the fade too. I'll be looking extra fly.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. We got to do that. We got to promote each other, man.
Yeah, let's talk about that though, man. Cause let's talk about the shirt game. Like, how did you use music as a vessel to get to that?
I always was into fashion, and I just figured I'd rather wear something that I can put out and stand on versus going, because I'm not one into like this material high name brand fat. Like, I'm not the guy that'll go out and spend $400-500 on a Gucci, or no knock on none of those those brands, but that's just never been me. Mm-hmm. I always like to find something that the next guy don't have. I go to a place, I don't want to walk in the building and see 3 other people with my same shirt on.
That's that hurt.
Right. So I just felt like, hey, and then it became a business for me, because I used to go to other people and have them make my shirts for me. And I was like, you know what? I'm spending way too much money doing this. Mm-hmm. Like, why not just buy the machine and the stuff to press up my own shirts and just do it myself and keep the money in my pocket? So once I made that investment, that's how it really all started. I was like, I got tired of spending $300-400, $1,000, or whatever it was. When you calculate all the money you're spending over the course of 6 months or a year, it's like, man, I'm paying this guy bills. I'm paying him to do this, and I can do it myself. So,
and what are you really paying for? The name or whatever that comes with it, the mystique that comes with it, But you hit on it when you said investment, man, and it all comes right back around to the business part of it. You know, you're looking for a return on investment in whatever you do. So if you're an artist out there, you're going to invest in quality engineers. You're going to invest in, you know, quality producers. You're going to invest in all of that. So why not invest in your brand? Because right now the brand is what's selling. You know, people ain't getting money off, definitely not CDs, and you damn sure ain't getting money off streams. You know, so how are people getting money? They're going on tour, they're selling merch. You know, you're branding yourself.
Every artist has merch these days. You gotta have merch.
Got to.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's inevitable, man. You can't brand yourself and you don't have merch. If you're doing it, you're not capitalizing on your dollars that you could be making. You know, you're putting out. So, you know, even if you don't actually invest in press up equipment and do it yourself, still you can order merch through. They got companies you can go say, here's my logo, here's my boom, I need 500 shirts, and just know that you can mark up the price on whatever your shirts is and make you a return on that. So it's a million ways to do it, man.
Hustler's mindset, man. I'm with you on that part for sure. So I got Remy Rowe on the phone right now, man. Businessman, entrepreneur, hip-hop artist. We're talking about No Setback 2. We're talking about the music business, keyword business. A lot of people forget about that part of it. So I want to get back to the music part of it, though. Like, what was the last track that you added onto this album?
The last track on the album.
Okay.
Day one. It's crazy because Day One, we recorded that record, man, maybe 5 years ago. You know, and the artist that's on the record with me, shout out to Tadek, you know, he done had his personal issues, you know, so he's not always been around. And this was just a good opportunity because his headspace was in a good place. And, you know, I made a phone call and reached out to him, and I say, hey, you know that record we did a while back, man? I was listening to it, and, you know, we went in there, we like brought it back to life. We redid the track, we souped it up, and I was like, I want to put it on the album. He was like, let's do it. So and that's how I made the cut, and it's actually the last song on the album.
That's love right there, man. Oh, I love to hear stuff like that. I love to hear them type of stories to put that personal touch on the behind the scenes of these projects. Because people, if y'all haven't put an album together, a project together, y'all have no idea what goes into this, man. And there's always that last track you're like, man, I don't know if I should put it on the album. Let me just hold on. So that last one always says a lot about the project right there.
Yeah, you know what's not, when you say that, what's funny is it's an artist that I really, 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 really wanted to, like, I wanted this record to be on the album so bad, bro, you just don't understand. And me and the artist, we had such a great time in the studio. The chemistry was there. The song is beautiful. And I don't know what happened over the course of time between us recording the song and me putting out the project, but when I got ready to, you know, get all her, you know, BMI and information and everything, somebody got in her head and she was like, nah, you know, my team don't want me to put it out. So, you know, we got to pull the record, and that hurt me, bro, because this song is a banger. Like, I listen to the song right now to this day, and I'm like, man, that was one of my records that was going to be on the song that I was banking on, like, you know, we sat down and mapped out video and everything for this record, man, and it didn't make it. But, you know, that I still have so many other records it didn't stop nothing, you know, because I look at it like this. In the end, it's going to be your loss, you know, because this thing moving. Like,
get down or lay down.
Right. You know, it one thing for sure, two things for certain. That's not going to make or break what I got going on. You know, if anything, it was going to push your career further. It was going to push your name out further, because that's what I'm about, man. I like to take an artist who nobody probably never heard of before, work with them, and now your phone ringing. Now people, man, let me get a feature with you. Oh, let me book you for a show. Like, shout out to my guy, man. That's Jesse, young artist, blazing. He's on Change Man. Change Man, the record Change Man is doing probably the most numbers on my album. Really? And I just got a phone call yesterday. The song is being used in a movie score. It's just, man, the song is going wings. the song, we got it played on Sway in the Morning. You know, and you know, a national syndicated show, man. So it's that's why I say, like, working with new talent, young, hungry talent, man, I'm all for that. So when I get news like, oh, my team say we're gonna pull back, can't use the record. Hey, it's not hurting me.
Just got to figure out how to get around it. I mean,
you feel me?
Yeah.
It ain't hurting me, bro. Because one thing about it, the show still goes on.
Man. So I wish I had more time with you, man. Before I let you get out of here, you were talking about new artists. We're talking about, you know, everything you hear right here is Tampa Bay based. So I want you to give me 3 names of artists that I need to check out from Tampa Bay.
Well, I just mentioned one. That's Jesse. It's DATSJESSE. It's his social handle. He's as a matter of fact, he just dropped the project. I want to say last week. Feelings Off, Music On.
Okay.
It's an EP, man, and it's burning. It's nice. It's just good music. Another artist to check out that I'm working with, and he's on my project actually, and my label is actually going to put out his project under the 1-5 Entertainment, and that's Jude Jetson.
Okay.
Another artist. Man, who else? There's so many, man. It's a lot of artists that, you know, I could just go around the artists that's in my camp alone, and I don't want to be selfish to make it seem that way, but the artists that I work with alone, man, they are so talented, man. So very talented.
And this is the reason I do not refer to y'all as local artists either, because it's way bigger than Tampa Bay right now, man. Like
indie artists is how I like to.
Come on now, you independent, you getting your money, your homegrown talent. This is our homegrown superstars right here, you know. So that's where we be at.
Mm-hmm.
But yo, I got Remy Rowe on the line. Remy, go ahead and drop your social media information so everybody could follow along with you.
It's Remy Rowe on all platforms. You know, that's my handle everywhere. So if you put that in. You know, even if you just Google Remy Rowe, it'll pop up. And
this guy said Google me.
All my links. Yeah, you could Google me, man.
I'm not mad at that, man. I got, once again, entrepreneur, hip-hop artist Remy Rowe is on the line. We just talked about No Setbacks Part 2. Talked about what's to come, man. Like, he has a whole nother project ready to roll already. So, and we got... People don't understand the quiet money, you know, like movie soundtracks and, you know, writing, all that behind the scenes stuff that starts adding up when you have your business right, man. So I'm glad you hit on that one. Thank you for giving us a call this evening, taking time out of your schedule. I know it's a holiday weekend. I know you're out here on the grind. I know we're getting ready for Loud on 7th. So I appreciate you taking time, man.
It's love, man. And anytime I can sit down and chop it up with you guys, man, I'm all for it. And I get excited like it's the very first time. Keep doing what you do. I'm always supporting you. Waves of the Bay. If y'all not on it, get on it, man. Saturday nights, WMNF 88.5 FM, man. Check them out.
Yes, sir, man. You know, we had you on, like, you and the podcast was on, like, episode 4.
Right. Yeah,
we're really, like, around, like, 220, 225 at this point, man. It's crazy, yo. Like, we're, like, almost 4 years in right now.
That's crazy.
Ain't it, though?
That's blessing, though, man. That's called longevity. That means you're doing something right, man. So whatever you're doing, don't change, man. Keep doing it.
All I'm gonna do is keep leveling up, man. Just like you, and you know how we go about it, man. We got to get better every day.
Yeah, man, definitely that. And I'll be looking forward to, man. Maybe we'll run into each other next week at Loud on 7, because I'll definitely be out in these streets, man, and out, you know, doing my promo thing. So
bet that up, man. Well, once again, thank you for giving us a call, Tampa Bay. Once again, make noise for one of your own. This is Remy Rowe right here. Check out No Setbacks 2. Follow him online. I'm about to go ahead and spin I love this track, man. You know, that Pretty Faces jam it'd be jamming.
This is the artist one, you singing the hook. He's in Atlanta. He's out of ATL. So, you know, that's another artist that I just kind of reached out. And, you know, he told me what he wanted for the feature. I shot it to him, and we made it happen, man. So young talented artist out of ATL, and he's burning up right now, man.
I love it, man. This is my jam right here. So I'm gonna bless the airwaves with this. Remy, once again, man, be blessed, be safe out there. You already know they out there. It's holiday weekend, and we'll get up, man, for sure.
That's what's up, man. Thank you again.
No doubt, bro. Peace out, man.
Peace.
Yeah, man. I love it. Let me play this track for y'all. I'm gonna get into some promos, man. Me and Remy go back, and I just love to see people I've seen put work in, reap them rewards. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it, man. This is my track right here. Pretty Faces, Remy Rowe.
Hey, it's Tone Capone. You already know what time it is. Let's go. Welcome to Waves of the Bay.
Yeah, I said it's waves of the bay. If you ain't about the action, better find another lane. If you ain't providing platforms, better find another stage. I'm living in my purpose, every day is game day. And now it's time to level up. Give the people what they want, show the artist off and strut. Let the music do the talking while the talent gets the fun. They said it's all written, but I had to change the fun. Come on, because I do what I want. Champions win, so I'm not about to taunt. After all the smoke clears, I'll be standing right here at the top with my peers, living life without fears. I'm full speed ahead, never looking in the mirror, never looking in the rear, cause I'm known to switch gears. Hey mom, thanks for raising me to be so brave. Tampa Bay, yeah, it's time for y'all to catch this wave. Ride the wave.